All right, what is up, everybody? It is Luke, Plays to Earn in the house. How you guys doing? Hola, kamusta, bonjour, moin, namaste. What is up, my friends? I am sure you probably have already noticed the Chaos Legion cards have been revealed. Funny enough, I thought they were gonna be we were gonna be kept in the dark until the packs opened. That was how I thought they were talking about it at the AMA, but I guess I was wrong. Bulldog already did a video. I've posted this in the description if you want to see this yourself. We'll go over some of the new cards, start ranking them, our favorites here. We'll put them in our spreadsheet. Eventually make a video today. I probably only got an hour or so, so probably tomorrow I'll be doing a lot more work on like actually studying the cards, because this is like my first look. As well as some of you maybe haven't seen all the stuff out yet. So should be pretty fun, and I'm interested to see. I haven't been able to test them out myself because I'm not a Maverick, which I think it's just the Mavericks and devs and stuff play testing with them right now. Of course, December 8th they will actually be usable. We'll be able to open up our packs and such like that. So today is more theory crafting. We're going to be looking at summoners, commons, rares, epics, legendaries, just looking at a few today. And then I'm going to start ranking them by what are my favorites for modern format and wild format. Because remember, wild, everything can be played. Modern is just going to be Untamed, the new Chaos Legion, and some of the reward cards. So, we have to think about what is a card's potential, power within the modern format, and then what's the, potential in the wild format. So it should be pretty fun, should be pretty interesting here. I'm pretty stoked. I hope you guys are stoked. It should be fun. It should be fun, and we'll see what these cards are actually like come December 8th. But before we start, just hello to everyone. Raiden, Isaacson here, Aisha, Paupe, Oliver, Eugene, Harsha, Alex, and yeah, I think that's it for right now. Say hello in the chat if you haven't already. And yes, you will want potions. Yeah, you're gonna need 10 potions per pack, 5 of the legendaries, 5 for the alchemy, because essentially it applies, you can take those 2 potions and use them per card, essentially is how it works. So Yuki, Tanmei, and Patrick, hello, thank you for joining as well. So here's the article, you can go look at it yourself, but let's start digging in. Just something to highlight here is they are still playtesting these cards, meaning that they potentially could be changed before we hit the December 8th. So if you're like, man, this card is way overpowered, I'm ready to buy it, well, you might want to double check that the stats are still same from what we know now, because they might change. So new skills coming out first. Giant Killer does double damage against target that costs 10 or more mana. That's interesting. How many cards are there that are 10 or more mana even currently? Probably not many, so maybe they're adding more in Chaos Legion. So that's an interesting counter to some really powerful cards. Yeah, that's a cool skill, I think, to have. Let's see. Recharge. This monster attacks every other round but does 3 times damage. I believe from what I heard, I haven't confirmed this, is that means the monster starts the second round, so it doesn't attack first round, attacks second round, doesn't attack third round, and attacks fourth round. That's how I heard. I have not confirmed that. Scattershot. Monster attacks hit a random enemy target. So adding some more RNG to the game, because of course this game doesn't, why not get more RNG to the game? Well, you still get airdrop cards if you open the packs. Yeah, as long as you bought the packs from the Splinterlands shop itself, then you'll be qualified for airdrops. The potion increase double the rate. So really all you're looking at, let's see, it will change the gold. So I hope you guys understand this. The gold common percent of getting a card is 1.5%, a common gold. So when you use a gold potion, that takes it from 1.5% for it being a common gold to a 3%. So not a huge jump. It would take your rare gold chance from a point, let's see, yeah, a 0.4% to a 0.8%. Hopefully I'm reading this right. It would take your epic gold to, you know, 0.16% of a chance, and it would take your legendary gold chance to, oh gosh, 0.04% chance. Then your legendary potions would double them. So currently your legendary chance is 0.78%. So it would double it to, you know, like 1.5% chance. So if you're only using a couple packs and you use all your potions, don't expect that to automatically mean you get golds and you get legendaries. It doubles your chance, yes, but the chances are already low. So congrats on hitting 3K. I know we hit 3K. Isn't that crazy? And we're celebrating the 2.5K tomorrow on live stream while we already hit 3K. So you guys need to stop subbing. You're subbing too quickly. So much math that hurts. Yeah, I know. I hate doing math live. I like to do it to videos where I can pre-plan it. All right, so again, I'm coming into this mostly blind. I've taken a sneak peek, but I've been working all day. I haven't had a chance to, you know, to fully look over, but let me give my thoughts as we go, and I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts where you're kind of ranking these cards. So let's start with summoners. So we got Tarsa. Tarsa is really interesting because it's almost a Malric plus Pyre combined here. We get the +1 melee, +1 speed. So pretty powerful, depending on, you know, what melee cards you have. It's also a, you know, potential speed buff. You know, if you want to go that route and try to create more dodges, maybe is even in the wild format. It's not legendary, so it's not going to counter like Kitty because it only gives +1 speed and doesn't give the heal that, you know, Kitty does. But at least it's going to boost the speed of your team and the melee. So summoners coming in hot here, looking a little more powerful. They are 4 mana, so obviously they're a little bit more than, you know, a Malric, one more mana. So let's put Tarsa on the board. I don't know how I feel compared to the other summoners because I haven't seen the other ones. So let's just I like looking at summoners first. So the interesting thing is that they're shifting around, I feel like, the decks, because here we got Kelia. Gosh dang it. Pronouncing all these cards is going to be super fun. Nice random guy. First time watching the stream? Really? I feel like you've commented on so many videos. I'm surprised you've never been here live. That's crazy. Malric and Pyre had a baby. Let's go. I do not currently have a guild. No. Maybe one day down the road. Still do not have a guild. So this is interesting. +2 armor. So what I'm automatically thinking right off the bat, Banari Wavesmith plus Kelia. That means your team has 4 armor, plus you're going to have potentially a decent amount of magic damage. You're not going to get the +1 magic like Alric. So your magic damage dealers are going to be weaker. But if you have 4 armor, plus a couple other, you know, magic damage dealers, your magic damage dealers could last forever. Think about Oceanus, Wavesmith, both having 4 armor. If there's some decent tanks in this water deck, that can make it potentially pretty OP, I feel like. Maybe not. What's his last name? Does this count as their last name? Frendel? Alright. So I'm not sure which one I'm more excited for, Tarsa or Kelia. Gosh, well, I don't know why that's so hard to say. I want to say Kayla because that's my sister's name. Won't that make value of Wavesmith lower? No, I think it makes it higher because you're going to be able to use Wavesmith with the summoner. So if you can give your whole team 4 armor, that's pretty dang good to me. Okay. Let's go Earth Summoner, Obsidian. So this is what I'm saying, they're switching around. So instead of having +1 magic, I was thinking they're just going to get rid of all the +1 magic because magic has been way overpowered in, you know, in play right now. Not way overpowered, but a good amount. But they're adding it to the Earth Summoner, Obsidian. So that's very interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Depends on how, you know, the other cards coming in. There is, you know, is the Goblin Sorcerer? Is that, I can't remember. Is that Untamed? sorry. I'm gonna butcher which cards are from which which series. I can't remember where. So we got Sporcerer, Kron. Oh my gosh, Kron with freaking 4 magic damage. That'll be fun. I love that. Behemoth. What are we missing though? I think Wood Nymph considered? I think Wood Nymph is considered part of the new. I think all of these are, aren't they? Could be wrong. Maybe these are not. These are maybe only wild. I can't remember now. But you know, it's gonna be interesting that there's gonna be. So what? Yeah, what I was thinking is Sorcerer. So Goblin Sorcerer won't be in there because I was thinking 2 magic damage sneak attack is pretty powerful, kind of like the Coral Wrath that we have now. But that won't be there. That's alpha and beta, so never mind. But yeah, there's potentially some good cards. I have the DEC to start one if you want to compete and beat TNA. Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's just specifically target Dwayne. You're expecting +1 melee? I don't know. It depends on how much magic damage dealers we have, because I still think 4 armor could be really powerful. Only Wild Nymph, the borders. So if it's well, I know that these like cracked ones, they can be used, and obviously the new reward cards. But what I'm unsure about is like Wood Nymph. You're saying it can be used? Someone verify that for me. Cause they look just like the beta borders, right? Even though they're not. So I don't know if that's too old of a reward card to be used. Cause that would be epic. 2 magic damage plus heal. That would be pretty great. No design border, only for wild. Okay. That's what I thought. So yeah, we wouldn't get Wood Nymph in the modern format anyways, right? Amplify is going to make Mylar even more crazy. Alright, what other summoners we got? We got General Sloan, +1 ranged attack. That's kind of nice, because I feel like the life deck, you know, you're going to have some good ranged players here. Let's see, what do we got? We got dice. So let's see, that could bring up even the herbalist to 2, boatman to 3 range, hero to 3, thunderbird to 2. I mean, that's not bad. Silver Shield Sheriff with the 4 range damage, evangelist 4. So that's some big heavy range damage. Obviously we lose our tank here, right? Where's our tank? Isn't the taunt tank old school? Where's our taunt tank? Where is he? Oh no, okay, he can't be used. Okay, never mind. So that means, yeah, you throw your taunt in there and you get characters with 3 to 4 range damage. I feel like that's pretty powerful. Okay. I'm liking that so far. Do you guys like General Sloan? So when Chaos Legion is out, the season rewards and daily quests are changed. They're not splitting the format yet. That's coming down the road. We're probably looking at more towards January is the earliest I heard. Hey, Kamusta! Lighting background green. Check out top. Lighting background is green. I'm confused what you're saying. Yeah, Sheriff is up at 850 now. Yeah, so that's one of the things that we have to be looking at, especially with summoners, is thinking about pairing them with these cards. Are some of these card prices gonna skyrocket because of that? Maybe. Close your clinic just to watch? Oh boy. I don't know if that was worth it. I hope I didn't make you lose money. Kamusta, Philippines. It's gotta be early for... No. It's like midday for you guys, right? Afternoon. Alright, so we got General Sloan. We got Thaddeus Brood. I do like this as a good counter to magic. Especially because magic damage is so powerful in the wild format with Ulrich and Delwyn, having another -1 magic, I'm just thinking wild format. That's immediately what I'm going to, is just like, man, this could be pretty powerful to just have another counter to magic. I feel like that's what we've been missing. So maybe not for modern. I don't know yet how powerful he'll be, but I feel like for wild, having that arsenal to your death deck, because magic reflect is okay, but even with magic reflect, if they're using Oceanus and a bunch of other, you know, magic damage dealing cards, sometimes reflect is not even enough right now. So I like having Thaddeus Brood -1. That's pretty great. Thaddeus Brood. Did I spell that wrong? Thaddeus Brud. That's his new name. Why didn't they call him Thaddeus Brud? You can buy packs on Hive Engine on the secondary market. They're going to do a round 2 of 1 million packs, or 2 million packs, starting on, was it December 8th, right? The shop, 5 days from now. So there you go. Bone Golem with Thaddeus is, yeah, Bortus Torhilo. Yep, there you go. Exactly. Cheaper way. All right, so I think for, yeah, he's going to be high in my wild format ranking. I don't know how high. I don't know if he'll be number 1. But just for that reason, I feel like he could be pretty powerful. What else we got? Okay. Are we missing a summoner? Is there not a dragon summoner out yet? Really? No dragon summoners? Someone verify. Oh, there we go. Why didn't you show up as a... Okay. Quicks the Devious. -1 range, -1 speed. Okay. So a speed debuff. That's pretty unique. That's kind of nice. The -1 range, I'm not a huge fan. Well, let me rephrase that. I think -1 is powerful when you know what your opponent is going to do, or you think you know what they're going to do, so you want to counter that. But I also like having summoners with +1 or +2 stats, because then it's more your strategy. You're not guessing at their strategy, you know, because it's only great to counter things, I feel like, when you're like 70, 80, 90% sure they're going to do it. When you're like, oh, it's like they could do this, it could do this. Well, if you put all of your strategy into, I want to counter this, but there's a 50% chance they're going to go this way, and you end up guessing wrong, then you're just pretty much screwed. But if you have a strategy like, oh, I'm going to give +1 magic to my team, and I'm going to put these cards based around that, then it's not a guess game. You know, obviously if they counter you in your strategy, then yeah, that sucks. But that's why I'm a little hesitant at -1. The -1 speed though is kind of nice, because you know, get some more dodges in, get your turn in first. Yeah, I don't know. It's intriguing to me. It's not like jumping out to me. I don't know if it's jumping out to you guys as much. I like his name. I like his art. This was the upside down one. I remember them talking about that in the AMA. Quicks the Devious. So, okay. The summoners are the one who will counter Jotun or Rin. Yeah, that's true. What's the site to see all these cards? I'll just dump it in the chat. It's in the description, but here you go. It's in the chat. Bone Golem skyrocketed 4? Are you serious? Man, people were just like waiting for this, huh? Where's Bone Golem? Dang, yeah. 11 bucks. I don't remember what he was at before. 13 bucks. Yeah, because he's going to be removed out of the starter edition. So yeah, this is going to be... Oh, do I just buy one right now? Am I FOMOing? Do I FOMO into just buying one right now? Before he goes up too much? Almost want to. What do you guys think? Is it worth it? 1200 DEC. Buy Bone Golem. Okay, all right. Someone told me to do it, so I gotta do it now. No Void tanks in Chaos Legion? Okay, I haven't gone over all the tanks yet. There you go. I might sell them later. I don't know. We'll see. I literally just did it because someone in the chat told me to. Okay, so if I'm thinking about these summoners, it's hard to rank summoners without knowing all the cards yet. But so far, I would say I'm most excited for Thaddeus in the wild format. I would say I'm pretty actually excited about the +1 range because there's so much decent range damage in the life deck. Plus, you think about Crystal Smith Heal now having 2 ranged attack. I feel like that's actually... I don't know if he's number 1. I'm going to put him number 1 for now. Let me rethink this. Obsidian plus... I mean, there's not like a ton of magic they're at. Well, okay, there's a little bit here. Oh my gosh. Okay, I saw this 3 magic damage. I was like, holy crap, not at level 1. No, level 1 is only 1 magic. So at level 1, there isn't a ton they're adding. Let's see. So he's gonna have 3 magic damage, 2 with the +1, 2 with the +1. And then let's see, another 2. That's a legendary though. I mean, magic damage is always great to have, but now you're gonna get the counter of Thaddeus Brood. Void is still starter. Well, they're changing the starter deck, so most likely you won't have Bone Golem in your starter deck anymore once they change it for the new format. Probably not right away. Okay. I don't know if Obsidian... What do you guys think about Obsidian? +1 magic damage. I mean, it's so powerful now. But yeah, you got like Oceanus as a void tank. Yeah, is there any other voids? There's a couple. Let's see if there's any void level 1s in Chaos Legion, because that's gonna really determine a lot of things. So I don't see any void for fire deck, right? Okay, here we go. We got 1. 14 health, jeez. Okay, so that's gonna be a powerful counter to magic. Let's see, water deck. Well, they have Oceanus, we already said that. This one gets it, but not till level 5. I'm mostly ranking this off of level 1 cards, because that's what I'm mostly going to be playing with, probably. Probably what a lot of you guys are going to be playing with. Interesting enough, the green team... Does the green team have a void? No. A void, but that's level 3. No, not there's not like a ton of level 1 voids. So that could be pretty powerful. Okay, he's got magic armor, but that's again a legendary, so probably not a ton of us are gonna have all the legendaries. Buy Chaos Legion now or when it comes out? I mean, you can't buy them now. Are you talking about when they are opened on December 8th? The thing about December 8th is I'm not sure if we really want to start buying right away, just because if you think about it, we're only going to see like 1/15 of the supply compared to January, February. We're going to see 1/5 of the supply, and then if they all sell out once the general sale hits, we could potentially see, you know, how depends on how many people are holding their packs, but we could see, 60-70% of supply flooded onto the market. So I might be buying a few cards here and there when Chaos Legion comes out, as well as opening up a couple packs, but I'll probably be renting, because my theory is later on there's going to be more supply. Of course, if there's more demand down the road, more players keep coming in, I could be totally wrong, but that is the way I'm thinking about it. So let's see, you're gonna lose Clay Golem. You'll still have Unicorn for the green team, right? If you buy Unicorn. Wait, no, we're talking about Chaos Legion. That would be wild format. So yeah, wait, no, they would still be in Chaos Legion. Okay, so we could still have a couple voids here. You're gonna lose Clay Golem. What other voids do we got? Oceanus. Torhilo will still be there, right? Animated Corpse, that's not level 1. Robo Dragon. So, I mean, there's definitely some voids still. So I'm not going to rank Obsidian first for the new format. So far, this is just excitement. Obviously, without playtesting it, it's really hard to say what's going to be more powerful. Kelya's, yeah, the +2 armor is intriguing to me just because of Venari Wavesmith. But I don't know if it's that exciting. We also have to think we'll have some summoners for this new format, right? Not all the old summoners are going to be taken away. The one thing I will say about Obsidian, right, with the +1 magic, is that we will have no other +1 magic damage, right? Because Alric's going to be taken away from the Chaos format. Delwyn's going to be taken away. So that would leave us with, like, nothing, right? Well, if you get Val Namor, no, he would be old school as well. So I don't think he's in it, and I don't think Archmage is in it either. So will they replace starter cards? Yes, once they split the two formats. Not right away though. Eric, yeah, I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? Should I buy Ancient Leech? It's a good card. It's kind of expensive, like 60 bucks, but if you like it and you win with it, sure. It's not a bad card. It's a good card. Yeah, Jotun's like freaking, what, $1,300 right now or something stupid. So maybe Obsidian I put first as needed because there's not going to be any other +1 magic damage dealers. I'm not going to say it's going to instant win like Ulrich and Oceanus. Oh, well, they don't even instant win now, but you know, water is super powerful right now because of +1 magic. This is going to be the only +1 magic in the new format for now, at least. So that's where that's pretty intriguing to me. Kelya or Tarsa. I feel like Tarsa with +1 speed and +1 melee. I like the double +1s. That actually almost excites me more than General Sloan. So I'm going to move General Sloan down to 3rd. I'm going to put Tarsa, not number 1, number 2 right now. So the -1s are fine, as I said earlier, for countering, but I would rather have +1s. The -1 health, that's okay. Because we lose the other weaken, right? We won't get the normal. What's the name I'm looking for here? The Undead Priest. That's too old, right? That's not going to be in the modern format. So we lose that weaken. But it's still, it excites me for the wild format to counter the powerful magic damage we're seeing. I don't feel like it's as exciting to me for the modern format. But I haven't checked out all the monsters yet either. And I feel like it's same for, what is his name? Devious -1 range. The -1 speed, honestly, to me is more exciting than the -1 range. So I think I'm going to put Kelya 4th just because of the double armor stack potentially with the Venari Wavesmith. And I think the magic counter is more important to me than... Although it is a dragon deck. I don't know. I'm going to think about this later. This is just like my strong, you know, quick second reactions. And I need to think about this way more. But you know, I wanted to do it live and check out stuff with you guys. Wild format though, I still think Tarsa is going to be pretty powerful, right? Because essentially, why would you want Malric and Pyre when you can just get both for 1 more mana? So that to me, in the wild format, that's pretty strong. Kelya, I don't feel like in the wild format. I feel like I would rather use Ulrich than Kelya, probably for the wild format. And then +1 damage in the wild format for green team. I feel like that's actually pretty helpful because that's something that I often do anyways with Delwyn sometimes. Especially because you're looking at, you know, things like Kron, you're looking at, you know, Mushroom Seer, Sporcerer, the Goblin Sorcerer having 2 damage, Bilshka not being able to be targeted with 2 magic damage, the Wood Nymph with 2 magic damage. So I actually feel like for Wild, that might be pretty powerful. I think I might be... am I more excited for Wild format Obsidian than Tarsa? That's the question. Maybe. If I have to pick a number between 1 and 1,000, yes. Let's go 3. Let's go 3 because I don't love the green deck. The green deck is kind of expensive anyways. And I'd rather power up my fire deck for now. So that's just for the Wild format. Ash, what up, Ash? How's it going? $700 into DEC and SPS. Woo! Nice. You'll get vouchers. Convert SPS to directly to DEC. Yeah, you can do that on Hive Engine. Or sorry, Tribal Decks. I don't think you can do it just right in here. If you just go to Tribal Decks, you'll have to transfer the SPS out into Tribal Decks wallet, convert it on the swap pool, and then transfer it back into the game. But it's pretty much done without any fees. So I only have like 6 packs, 7 packs. What do I have? Oh, I'm on the wrong account. I think I have 7 to potentially open. Video game lover, what up? What up? How's it going? Good to see you, brother. Okay, so let's see. I gotta. I feel like, yeah, Thaddeus having a counter to another counter to magic will be great. General Sloan, I still think is pretty powerful. Quicks, the Devious is gonna be, I don't know, the -1 speed is a good counter to Jotun and Kitty, but it's not like I face Jotun and Kitty all the time, but as I rank up, I'm probably gonna face it more and more. For Wild, I'm gonna put Kelly at last, I think. I don't know. Maybe I should be more excited for Quicks, the Devious. I'm gonna come and revisit this. This is not final, but right now, gut reaction. It is a good counter to Jotun, but again, it's not. Jotun is super annoying, but it's not like I play Jotun every single match. Maybe I face a Jotun like 1 out of every 25 matches. So, you know. The next starters will, I think, mostly be Chaos Legion cards. They haven't confirmed what they will be. They haven't confirmed, though. Committed war on anime Discord servers. Oh, yikes. Don't do that. Be nice. Yeah, anti-Jotun. But again, it's not Jotun. You don't face a Jotun every single time. So, I'm okay. I'm okay not FOMOing over the Dragon Summoner. Maybe I'll change my mind. All right, let's go back up to Fire. Check out some of the cards. That's probably what we'll have time for today. Oh, we're doing okay on time for now. Okay, Common. So remember, we potentially get a +1 melee, +1 speed on all of these cards. So, oof. Untamed would still remain a starter, so no need to FOMO on Golem. I don't know. They haven't clarified, so there's no guarantee on what the starter deck will be. Hopefully they announce it soon, because that will also, yeah, definitely affect the market. And it's a great question. We don't know for sure. All right. So we're mostly looking at these cards as level 1 because that's what most of us are going to be using. It is interesting to see the abilities, you know, like Armor Shatter here. We're talking about a 1 mana card. It only has 3 health though. No sneak attack. So essentially the way you would want to use this card, oh shoot, it only has 2 health, 2 speed. Because the way I see you using this card is you want to put it frontline, and you would probably want it to be level 3, maybe even 5 to get the extra speed, because it's going to die quickly. My assumption is you would use this card frontline to knock off their armor right away, and then it's probably just going to die out. So other than that, maybe use this card for, you know, melee monsters can attack from anywhere. Melee monsters all have sneak. Then it becomes maybe a little bit powerful because you could put it somewhere in mid place, keep it alive longer, and shatter the enemy. But I feel like for only two rule sets would that be useful, and that's only at level 3. So if we're talking level 1, level 2, I don't think it's that powerful because you only get 2 melee, you get 3 speed, but it's gonna die in one shot and not have any ability to sneak attack. So to me, that's not that exciting of a card at level 1. Oops. Hello. There we go. I don't know. What do you guys think? Untamed is part of the starter. But they haven't said which ones. I don't think they're going to keep all the same untamed cards as the starter. I don't know. We'll see. Seems good for equalizer. That's true. That's true. Let's say, you know, someone puts in a tank of like 8 health and a 1 mana card. All of a sudden, you know, has 8 health and 2 damage and 3 speed. It's not horrible. It's just, I don't know. I mean, these are common cards, right? So why would we be too excited about a common card? I also wish we could click on the level 1 picture because these are not the stats we're really looking at here. So it has snipe. So 2 ranged attack, snipe, and 3 speed at level 1 using Tarsa. So that's more exciting to me than Radiated Scorcher. But also, it's like, you know, cool. Maybe we need to do legendaries first. I want something to be more excited about, right? So let's just skip to legendaries. Why not? We don't have full time to go through every card anyways. All right. So legendary, we got Ifrit Rising. Now this is the one with charge, right? If we go back up to the top, it is, recharge. Does attack every other round, but does 3 times the amount of damage. Okay. And he's got 4 magic damage at level 4. Okay. So as a maxed out, he's doing 12 damage. That's that's freaking crazy. Oh gosh. All right. So +1 speed, 4 speed, 2 magic damage, but that's going to turn into 6 magic damage, 8 health, but it is 8 mana. So you're probably not going to use this as a frontline tank because he's got no shield, he's got no armor, and he's got to, you know, charge up for a couple rounds. So this is going to be a card that's powerful, but probably only powerful in high mana battles where you can really keep him alive long enough to do the damage. Because at level 1 he's going to be doing 6 magic damage, which potentially is enough just to take a tank straight out. So that's pretty powerful. I'm thinking, you know, like rule sets like Opportunity, just one shot any enemy once it charges up. What other rule sets could be good? I don't know. So imagine combining that card with Llama. Yikes. So it seems pretty broken, maxed out, but at level 1, 6 magic damage. I think it's, again, only going to be really powerful in high mana battles because you don't want it at front tank. I'm thinking like it's got to be like 25 mana or more for this card to even be worthwhile. Because it doesn't have great defenses. It has a decent amount of health, but if you're using snipe into this, or let's say like, you know, some good sneak attack and you leave this in the back line to recharge, it could go down pretty quickly and maybe only even get 1 attack off. So a powerful attack. We do need to confirm and clarify, is the recharge skill, does that mean it goes round 2 and skips round 1 and then does round 4 again? Or does that mean round 1 attacks and then round 3 attacks? What I've heard from others, they've said 2 and 4. If that's the case, not a lot of games, you know, start going past round 4. So he might get 2 attacks off. If it is a really long match, maybe more than that. So, you know, and if you think about, you know, having Void or Magic Reflect. So it's powerful. It's a legendary card. But at level 1, it's not as scary as something like, you know, level 4. It's got 12 damage. That's crazy. Oops, why did I keep doing that? Thinking about in the wild format, nothing really changes because you're going to use the same summoners. Wild format, you could potentially use Delwyn plus this if it's a really high mana battle. So then you're talking about, even at level 1, 9 damage. So that's pretty dang good. Jordan, I do want to talk about guilds eventually, but right now that's not a top priority. Probably looking at something more like January for that. So, interesting. Then we got the Scorch Fiend. You know, these are pretty much our chicken replacements. It does have 1 damage, 2 speed, so 3 speed. Using Tarsa, 2 melee damage. Of course, only 1 health. At level 4, it will speed us up. But, you know, at level 1, it's just basically gonna be your chicken. Chicken with some more attack and more speed. So it's cool, but nothing screams out OP to me about it. Yeah. So let's compare that to other legendaries. How about legendary? All right. So water, we gotta be thinking about +2 armor. But again, in the wild format, oh gosh, in the wild format, this thing's gonna have 3 magic damage at level 1. What's that ability again? Resurrect, that's right. So, sorry, at level 1 cards, there's so many leveled up cards that I don't use often, or level 1 abilities, so I always forget some of the pictures here still. I mean, if I don't use chicken now, then I shouldn't be buying fiends, right? If I'm against the chicken, I should be against the fiends, right? Okay, so we have a resurrect level 1. Yeah, if you level it up, then you're gonna get inspire for more melee damage. So think about having this in the wild format though. Well, no, even yeah, in the wild format with Alric having 3 magic damage, and then maybe like you resurrect Oceanus if somehow Oceanus dies first or something, or Wavesmith dies. That's a weird question. Does anyone know this? If you use resurrect on Wavesmith, does everyone's 2 armor fall off and then come back on? Does it give the 2 armor back to everyone if Wavesmith gets resurrected? I'm a manager at Cracker Barrel. No way. Hi, Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel, you guys want to sponsor me? You're gonna be the official sponsor. The second official sponsor. I don't know if you guys saw Zen Sports. First official sponsor announced during the tournament video. Zen Sports, baby. We'll get Zen Sports, we'll get Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel? I don't know why it's so hard for me to say. Maybe it's because I've been working all day and my brain isn't working. Alright, so River Hellendale. That's pretty good card. I like the Resurrect, pairing it up with, you know, Wavesmith or Oceanus. In Chaos Legion, you're not going to get the +1 magic damage, so it's only going to be 2 magic. So that means if they are using Void, you know, you're barely hurting them at all. The extra armor though, so it would have 3 armor if it has Wavesmith. You're then now talking about 5 armor and 4 health, plus a Resurrect. It is 7 mana, but that one's pretty exciting to me. That's pretty decent. A Torrent Fiend. That one looks cool. I like the like you can just see through. That's kind of cool. Nothing crazy here though. We're gonna get we're gonna get 1 melee damage, 1 health. And the nice one about this one is you're gonna get the +2 armor. So it's gonna make it actually a pretty decent tank. Think about this with Wavesmith. Now you're talking about 4 armor plus 1 health. So, yes, please. That one actually excites me more than the Scorch. What do you look for in a sponsor? I mean, it's pretty hard to get sponsors. I'm very lucky to get Zen Sports. But I like partnering and getting sponsors of a product or company that I believe in. I like partnering with Zen Sports because I love esports. Personally, that's what I did before this in my previous channel. So, hey, Water, do you have some must-own cards right now? Oshana's, Wave, Chicken Tank, Archer, some healers. There you go. True. Chaos Legion pack giveaway. You guys think I have like millions of packs? Guys, I have like 7 packs. Give me a pack. Actually, most of my packs have been gifted by Mum Poles. So thank you, Mum Poles. All right, legendary in the green team. We got Queen Mycelia. So only 1 magic damage, but you know, Obsidian makes that 2. And then armor. So we're essentially getting another Wavesmith here, but now for the green team. What is, I don't even remember, what is that ability there? Does anyone know? Is that one of the new ones, or am I just blind? What is that? No, it's not one of the new ones. I'm just blind. What is this level 2 ability? Why am I blanking? I literally just can't even see it. Someone just tell me in the chat, please. Huh? I swear, I've already passed this somewhere. Amplify. What did I just miss? Where is it? So is it one of the new ones then? What does Amplify do again? Alright. Anyways, at level 1, because you're probably not going to get a level 2 legendary anyways. She's a mushroom, baby. The website is outdated. Which website? Oh, yeah. Fandom. Amplify. Wait, Venari, increases magic reflect, return fire and thorns damage to. Oh, that's right. I've just never actually used Amplify. All right, well, that's cool. Yeah, you're right. Chat coming in clutch. All right, I don't know. The fact that this is legendary when you have Venari Wavesmith, that's like a similar thing. It is only 4 mana and it has more health. Less speed. Level 1 isn't honestly that exciting to me. It's like, it's going to be useful for sure to have 4 mana, 2 magic damage, and the armor. But that's not like as appealing to me as some of the other ones. It might come up as a really good cards, but for now, I think that's the one I've been least excited about. Fungus Fiend. Dude, the card art on these are pretty sick. I'm gonna use this one as a thumbnail. That looks interesting. Okay. Nothing too crazy here. You're not gonna get the +1 magic damage, so you're just essentially getting another chicken here. Not anything crazy. Not gonna increase backfire, right? I think it does, right? Venari Wavesmith and steroids. Fiend is just like the new chicken. I think that is like a pet, isn't that? Define Fiend. Evil spirit or demon. Okay, I was not right. There you go. Evil spirit. There you go. Apparently these things are evil. Don't use them. Don't use the fiends. They're evil. They have an evil spirit. Jackal's here. Yo, you guys, if you don't know Jackal, he's from YGG. YGG is pretty awesome. We're potentially, I might be joining them on their stream on Saturday. So once I've have a link to share with you guys, I'll share it. We're gonna be hooking up with YGG. All right, we got Adelaide Brightwing here. Sick. Okay. For this summoner, we're talking about +1 range, so it's not going to affect this legendary. But we're going to get flight and armor repair. So that's good because the armor smith isn't going to be in the Chaos Legion format, right? The modern format. So that's going to be super helpful there and does magic damage. So if you think about the healers and having the armor smith, it's going to be a pretty similar setup to the current life deck, but you're adding more range damage and magic damage with this card. That seems pretty good to me. I'm excited for this one. I don't know if it's going to be my top legendary. Soul Fiend. Cool. I mean, all these at level 1 are going to be pretty much a chicken. So, you know, I'm not going to probably get a maxed out legendary card, and probably not many of you are going to either. In-game name is Luke-WTP. Let me log into my main here. Well, I'm going to do it off screen so I don't show you guys my secret password. It's a secret, in case you didn't know. Always keep your keys a secret. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was already logged in. Yeah, it's just right here. Luke-WTP. My version of tip. Well, thank you, Space Tronaut. Much love. Much love. Evil CEO. Thanks for coming. Yeah, how many of you guys are part of YGG or have checked out YGG? Space Tronaut. A card. Gold? I wasn't expecting that, brother. Thank you, Space Tronaut. Mwah, much love, much love. Dude, yes. I will take all the golds you want to give me. That's my third Gargoyle Lion gold. Really what I'm excited about for this is the power, because now I'm getting closer to... What am I at? On this account, I'm at 9,000 power. I want to get to the 15,000 power. So thank you, Space Tronaut. Much love, much love. Undervalued right now. I know, it's a good definitely card to get some power to your deck. Show my deck. It's not that impressive. It's just all level 1 cards, a lot of reward cards that I've been able to stack up. And yeah, I mean, nothing that's gonna like blow your mind here. I like to rent. That's what I like to do. All right, now we're talking about Death Deck. Death Deck is -1 health and -1 magic. So a 9 mana card, Jin Murat. I don't even know if I'm close. All right, so we're gonna have a tank to... Okay, this is good. This is good. This one feels like it really fits the summoner well, because you're gonna -1 magic plus the void armor. So you're going to counter magic damage really well, especially at higher levels with magic reflect. So that's pretty good. What is this guy again? That's the knockout, right? Double damage when attacking an enemy that's stunned. I haven't looked through these other cards to see if there's any level 1 stuns. Typically there isn't many level 1 stuns, so we'll have to check. Let's just check now. Is there any level 1 stuns? Not that I'm really seeing. Okay, not in the death deck, maybe in the neutrals. So that's kind of interesting. They put knockout on it. That would mean 4 magic damage, but again, stun probably not going to happen much at level 1. So it could be a decent front line, also doing 2 magic damage. If the team goes full on like range or melee damage, they will shred through it at level 1 because it's only gonna have 4 armor and 7 health. So that's a little wearisome. You would have to really make sure that they are going to potentially use more magic damage than anything else. Of course, if it's a high mana battle, you don't even have to put this in first place. And you're gonna get 2 magic damage and probably absorb a lot of snipe hits before going down. So that's nice. So it's a good card. Yeah, I mean, it's a good magic counter. That's what I feel like it's really designed to do with the void armor, plus the summoner having -1 magic. Plus, you also get the -1 health from the summoner, so having 2 magic damage with the -1 health, say one of their characters is at 3 health, boom, you just take them out right there because you weaken them. So that's one I'm excited about. Corpse Fiend. Here we go. All the fiends are pretty much gonna be the same thing, right? Alright, Dragon Legendary. Still alive. I am still alive. No worries. Did you get it? Oh, sent you Exploding Rat? No, I didn't. Oh, heck yeah. Sir Smokes a Lot. Thank you for the rat. I love your name, Sir Smokes a Lot. I don't encourage anyone to smoke a lot, but I just think that's funny that that's your name. Thank you for the Exploding Rat. Much love, much love. You guys are awesome. You guys are way too kind. Are these all the cards? Yes. Give this away? Okay, I'll add it. Jordan, I'll add it to my giveaway list. Let me bring it up. I'll add it to the celebration tomorrow. 2,500 celebration, even though we just hit 3K. Sweet. Exploding Rats. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yeah, Silver, you can go look at the website. You can check out all these cards yourself. These are confirmed as final, but most likely these will be what the cards are. They might change slightly based on the playtesting, but for the most part, I would guess that these are the cards we're going to be seeing next week. Scattershot. I guess not even next week. What is it? Yeah, like 7 or 6 days. All right, Scattershot. That's what the new ability is. I forgot for a second. So, a Scattershot, 3 magic damage. Okay. Dang. That's pretty powerful. Level 1, 3 magic damage. Could be anywhere. I mean, that's RNG. If you hit a tank, obviously that's a little sad. But think about it. Magic damage has never, ever had... Well, not ever. That's a lie. They have had sneak attack, right? But there's no snipe. So, potentially you could hit the backline. But now you could hit any backline member. So, say your Chaos Dragon selects one of their backline members that only has 3 health or less. They're gone. Boom. Plus it has flying. Plus it has 4 armor. Plus it has 12 health at level 1. So, you're not going to kill this tank. Of course, it's 14 mana. 14 mana. So that's, you know, you're only going to be using this in, gosh, even if it's a 30 mana battle, you'd only be left over with 12 mana. So this would be like, so let's see, 4 mana from Quicks, right? And then you're talking about 14, so that's 18 mana. It is a really powerful tank though. It could last a while and just scattershot the entire team. But I would assume you'd probably only want to use this card in situations. Maybe you can get away with like 27, 28 mana battles, but probably you're going to even want more than that. So, I don't know. That's pretty cool. That's pretty freaking cool. Chaos Dragon. Oh, that's true. That's true. There is the Giant Killer. The new ability Giant Killer kills or does double damage to any card over 10 mana. So you'd have to be careful that they wouldn't use the Giant Killer. But if you're not playing this card constantly every time, they may not know that you have this 14 mana card. So it might be a good chance to surprise them. I think this is insane that at level 2 they have Blast. Who decided to put Blast on a card that has 3 magic damage, has Scattershot, and now all of a sudden at level 2 you're telling me this thing gets Blast? So it could Scattershot someone in the middle, do 3 damage, and then do, isn't that 2 magic damage to each person next to them? Hello? Are you serious? Yeah, compare it with the Crystal Smith. Put it with a healer. How does this thing ever die? Put it with Kitty in the wild format. Put it with Delwyn in the wild format. Now has 4 magic damage. Yeah, it chooses a random. That's insane. Armor Smith will be able to use in the wild format, but it's going to be taking out the modern format. So you'll still be able to use it in the wild format, but it is one of the older cards. Am I right? Let me double check that I'm not lying about that. Is he a beta card? Thank you for the gifts. Let me open that in a second. Wait, no. Oh, he's a promo. So yeah, I don't think he'll be able to be used. But the new format isn't coming out right away. It's probably more like January or February. But that's freaking crazy that he has Blast on top of that. I don't think that's fair, man. He gets 14 mana, but still. If you're just blasting all this magic damage into their team, that's such a strong level 2 card. Jeebers. I mean, it's 14 mana, so yeah. Alright, Sir Smoke Slot, thanks for the Bonesmith. Much love, much love. Appreciate it. And then, Basilisk. Thank you, Riff Quizzy. Much love, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the gifts and inspiring me and just showing me love. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Much love. Kisses for everyone. Scattershot work even if it's in first position? I don't know. It's a good question. I would think so. Let's go 15k power. We're on our way. Yes. If the playable cards will be unplayable soon, do we need to buy it? I mean, that's the debate. Rifky. Oh, well, thank you, Rifky. Appreciate it. I'm glad I can help. Yeah, so the starter deck is going to change. We don't know what it's going to change to. So if you want to use some of those cards for the wild format, you could think about buying them. We don't know for sure. Man, I want some gifts too. Well, you can enter in my giveaway for 500 subs. The celebration is tomorrow, but you have to go post on the video before that. So if you want to participate, you're gonna have to post a really great question. Oops. Create a. Oh, I forgot I create a poll. All right, here we go. Here's my poll. Is Chaos Dragon way too OP? Asking. Here we go. I forgot I could run polls. Where does it show me where the poll is though? Collab with Old Man. I would love to connect with Old Man. I haven't talked to him yet, but Old Man's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. I see the poll now. All right, time to vote. Is Chaos Dragon way too OP? 100% yes. No one's gonna be bold enough to say no. All you have to do to enter in the giveaway is just post a question. There's lots of questions, so it's not going to be easy. You have to come up with some good questions. There's already some good questions here. But you got a chance. Alright. Desert Dragon. So we're going to get multiple legendaries in the... Holy crap. How many legendaries in the dragon do we get? Hello? Jeez, dude. Okay. Desert Dragon. Level 1, 4 melee, 6 health, and... why am I blanking on that one? Trample. So that's nice because we haven't really been able to use... Sorry. We haven't been able to make use of the trample rule because not many level 1 cards have trample. So honestly, for melee damage, if there is the trample rule set where it says, you know, you can continue to do the trample, that's going to be pretty great for that rule set specifically. And it doesn't have a ton of health or defenses. That's the only thing though. So I'd want to pair it with something that maybe gives it some extra armor or heals. Although heal with 6 health isn't that great either. So I feel like this card's good. 7 mana, 4 attack and trample. As long as you have some armor repair or some way to maybe like buff its defenses a little bit, because I feel like it's slightly vulnerable, especially to magic damage. 6 health if you want to put this in the front. Yikes. Oh, it's got piercing at level 2 as well. That's pretty nice. All right, so only 85% said yes to the dragon being too OP. Is that simply because, though, I said be bold and say no? Every dragon is a legendary dragon. I love that they're actually making dragons for the dragon deck. That's pretty cool. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Tharsa in that card? Well, you'd have to use the dragon summoner. You can't use it with Tharsa. But you rarely get high mana matches. That's true. Easy $300 for a level 1. For which one? Chaos Dragon? Send some more. Do as you wish. We can hit silver together. Oh, thank you. You sent me more? Oh, wow. Dude, Sir Smokes a lot. Coming in clutch. Thank you. That's like 5 in a row, dude. Wow. You the best. Alright. Zyvax Vool. Flying, and that's one of the new ones, right? That was... Is that charge? No. Yeah, that is recharge. Okay. So, double damage. 2 ranged attack. It's got 10 health at level 1 and flying. So if you put it in your back line, it's going to survive quite some time. So that's kind of nice. Or you could also use it as a snipe tank, potentially. Recharge means it's going to do 4 range, but also only do it every other round. So, that is interesting. You enter the giveaway by just watching this video and it will tell you what to do. You just have to ask questions and ask really good questions. All right. So as I think about this, I'm not as excited as the other recharge because 4 range attack at level 1 is good, but every other round. So what if, you know, what happens is they're, you know, finally ready in round 2, Zyvax is ready to attack, and it attacks the first place monster that has 1 armor. You spent 2 rounds essentially to get rid of 1 armor. Now, of course, if it didn't have 1 armor and maybe it had, like, you know, it could be useful. I'm just saying there's ways that this could backfire at level 1. I think having piercing on it for level 3, that's more appealing to me, but the recharge with the magic damage makes more sense for the fire deck. This to me, honestly, is risky. I wouldn't be quite as hyped on that one. 6 range, level 1. 4 range. You're talking about 2 ranged, and then it does double. Oh, wait, no, you're right. It is 3 times. So it is, okay. Sorry, you're right. So 6 range damage, that's pretty strong. But again, if it has 1 armor, then that was wasted. So, you know, it could be really strong. It could be like, oh, that sucked. In the future, will playable cards be unplayable soon? And will we invest on it? So we don't know what the new starter deck is. Once that announcement comes out, I'm assuming that people are going to pick up those cards that will no longer be part of the starter deck that they still want. So that's something we should be watching out for. I don't know when they're going to announce it. Maybe they'll mention it more about it at the AMA. I'm assuming they're not going to tell us when yet, but they'll probably maybe give us more details tomorrow or in the next couple town halls. Eric, do you think the game will be more popular gets and with the burn function that there will be ever been someone coming in raising the price of cards? I mean, that's what we've seen. We've seen a huge rise in price value of cards over the last 4 months. Will that continue is anyone's guess, you know? I don't think people are burning cards. I hope you mean like combining cards. Don't burn cards for the DEC. It's not worth it anymore. Everyone needs a lower level to the point the game can really only be rent to earn. Well, we also are going to have new cards and new card packs every once in a while. A lot of people are arguing for Chaos Legion that they should have made more packs available than 15 million. But I think for now, we'll see how well that impacts the game. I mean, the rental market is still profitable for me, so I don't know. Yeah, it'll be interesting. There's definitely a card shortage right now. We'll see if Chaos Legion helps that enough or not. Yeah, we all wish we started playing the game earlier, but you can't have that mentality. You gotta be like, okay, what can I do now? We can't change the past, you know? Find a video with all the abilities explained. You can watch my beginner's guide. I don't know if I go over all of them, but I go over a lot of the level 1 cards. But there's lots of new abilities since I did that video. So maybe that's a good idea. I'll put it on my to-do list. I don't know how soon I'll get to it. But that's a good 101 card. Or 101 video. All abilities explained. Maybe Bulldog or Dwayne has something like that. I don't know. Alright. Moving on. Void Dragon here. So this is going to be a good tank against magic damage while dealing magic damage. So you're only getting 1 magic damage and you're only getting 6 health. You do get flying. But the thing is, for Void, you got to be in first place, right? You got to be in first place. So that means, unless you're going all magic damage, you know, if they hit you with a melee attack of 3 or 4 ranged or melee, then all of a sudden your Void tank is donezo, like almost dead already. Does have high speed. That one to me isn't screaming super impressive. What's a new card you would really like them to make given the current state of the meta? Well, they're releasing all these new cards, so I can't say. They've already, you know, they're already adding many cards, and so that's going to change the meta like crazy. So I don't know. Right now, I think water is a little bit too strong in bronze and silver. But now with Chaos Legion coming out, everything's going to change. So, what abilities think you counter the new abilities? That's a good idea. You guys should just make videos. Why am I making videos? You guys make videos. Yeah, that's true. Wait. Quick. Yeah, so -1 range will keep him alive a little bit longer, but you're still vulnerable to melee damage. It is a good low mana. 5 mana is not bad. So for like lower mana battles, if you're worried about them using a bunch of magic damage, could be helpful. But it's not like screaming out, this is crazy. We've already seen Dr. Blight. It's a great neutral card, but I don't think he's OP at level 1 because you're talking about 1 magic damage and only 3 health. The Affliction is nice. I'm almost more excited about the Affliction than the magic damage itself for 4 mana. Because I feel like in the wild format, there's a lot of healing going on and not a lot of Affliction at level 1. It's a collaborative video. Alright, Dustin. Let's see what Dustin has to say. You watched Bulldog already. Seemed to notice while high level cards seemed powerful, he was getting excited, but when I glanced up, many level 1 cards seemed underwhelming. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If we're talking about level 1, then of course, they're not going to be as powerful. When people like Bulldog are looking at, you know, maxed out cards, it's like, you know, not many of us are actually going to be playing with the 5 abilities of Dr. Blight. Alright, Legionnaire, last legendary we have not looked at. Legionnaire, gonna have another Void, and Void armor, sorry. This time around though with 8 armor and 6 health. See, that's a little intriguing to me, because I feel like that is actually a better tank than what we were looking at before. Plus Giant Killer at level 2. So, yeah, that one's going to be a good, you know, neutral tank. You know, let's just say you need something to counter magic with. I love that they're putting in a neutral magic tank because it's nice to have that a part of all your decks. So especially like something like this, plus the death deck having -1 summoner of magic, I feel like it's going to be pretty helpful. Pretty helpful. Okay, so let's rank the legendaries, and then I probably won't have time for all the epics and for all of the commons right now, which ones I'm most excited for. Ifrit Rising, I feel like just having the 6 magic damage every 2 rounds is more exciting to me than the 6 range damage. In the modern format, he won't be boosted by the summoner besides the +1 speed. But I don't know, that's a pretty cool ability to have 6 magic damage just blast through their team. Speaking of that, think about if there was a blast rule on the 2nd round, 6 damage, and what would that do, like 3 blast damage? So I'm pretty excited. I don't know if it's number 1 yet, but we'll put number 1 for now. Wild format. Wild format, think about using that with Delwyn in a high mana battle. Then you're talking about 9 damage. That's pretty great. The Fiends I'm not gonna rank right now. Those are probably like, I don't know, they're really all the same except for Scorch Fiend. You're gonna get 1 extra damage because of Tarsa. But you're still only talking about 1 health then. So I won't rank it. Yeah, that's gonna be less exciting to me. I mean, 0 mana cards, they are good, even though I hate the chicken. Maybe I'll like the Fiends, okay? Maybe. Oceanus will be in both. Yes, he'll be in the modern and in the wild format. River, this one is like kind of exciting to me just because of the resurrect. And Wavesmith making this have 3 armor and 2 magic damage. That's not bad. I would say it's less exciting to me than the Efreet. I think in wild format though, thinking about it, having 3 damage with Alric, I'm actually more excited for the wild format of River than I am for, not $1, jeez. Come on, Google Sheets. You should know what I'm thinking. All right. Let's just get rid of the why do we need decimal places? No, not add decimals. Get rid of them. It's nighttime for you. Yeah, it's like 8:30 for me, so not too bad. That's my main B. Yeah, if you guys haven't signed up for the tournament, go watch the video and sign up for the tournament. It's gonna be super exciting. How many people are signed up? We hit 50. Dang. Okay, it's only 10 DEC, guys. Come on. I wanna hit triple digits. We're at 50. We need triple digit amount in this tournament. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, River 3 magic damage in the wild format with Alric. I'm more excited for River in the wild format than the modern format. The Torrent, Fiend, whatever. The Queen, I think is okay. I think it's like a slightly better version of Venari Wavesmith, but at level 1. Not incredibly exciting. So for now, we're gonna put 3. And for the wild format, I feel like it's even less strong because you're not getting the +1 damage unless you're using it with Delwyn. Armoring up your whole team. The Earth deck often doesn't have much armor. So you could argue combining Queen with Mylor. That actually is interesting. So, yeah. That actually makes me a little bit more excited if you have Mylor, which I don't. Just go watch the video, everything you need to know about tournaments if you want more details. You can also just click on the link and go straight to it. If I don't work, well, it's an anytime event, so you can actually put your teams up at any time. So you'll have 12 hours to set your teams. So you don't need to worry about the time. Alright, what other legendaries are we excited for? Adelaide. I like the armor repair. To me, that's going to be super important. Armor repair on your +1 ranged summoner. Armor up some of your, team, your taunt, all that. So Adelaide, I think, is going to be really important for the modern format. I would say even more than the Queen. Because Armorsmith is still in the wild, I would say it's not quite as necessary in the wild format. But you could also run something like a double armor. So that could also be Pretty powerful, you know, put him with Chancius, get even more armor. Lone Boatsmith leveled up, get even more armor. That would be crazy. What Splinter deck you might start maxing first? I don't know. I don't know how many cards I'm going to be able to buy to get leveled up cards. I'm going to be focusing on level 1 cards first, and if I have enough money and cards are cheap enough, then I'll be able to look to level up summoners. Probably what I'll do is just level up the cheapest summoner because it's going to be at a budget deal. That's kind of how I'm thinking about it. Jin Mirat. Were we excited about this? It is a good counter to Magic because this deck is going to have the -1. So I think that's important. Am I more excited about it than the Ifrit? The Ifrit is just so cool. The new ability is just like the charge up, the recharge is pretty sick. Okay. Yikes. What do we think? What do you think? How excited are we for this card? I would say more than Queen. More than the Queen. So we're gonna move Queen. Queen down to number 5. Even though the Queen is supposed to be royal, right? Entering, dude, yes, Jordan. Win the tournament. I dare you. I dare you. This in the wild format is gonna be a better death tank for Magic than the Bone Golem. You can use Magic Reflect Ouster plus have the Void Armor. So that's decent. Maybe even more exciting than Adelaide for the wild. Then the dragons. Okay, the Chaos Dragon. I mean, 14 mana, that's pretty high. So while I think it's going to be incredibly fun to have, I don't know if it's my top card. Maybe number 2. What do you guys think? I'm going to put it at number 2 for now. Oh, I actually only have 2 number 2s. Alright. Wait, what am I doing? There we go. I shouldn't be ranking these live like this. It's too confusing. Too many cards. I feel like this is pretty powerful in the wild format as well. Especially with Delwyn. Having 4 magic damage. It might even be more. I don't know. The fact that it's so high mana is hard to say how excited I am for it. I'm just gonna put it at number 2 for now. Shout out Ultimate. What up, bro? Gave in and bought Oceanus. Of course you did. Are you buying any packs before December 8th? I've bought a couple just for fun, and I'm probably gonna mostly wait. My strategy for this next round, for the next 2 million, is probably sell most of my vouchers if they're still above $10 worth, and then wait for the general sale. Yeah, link is just right here. Oh, you found it anyways. Well, I'm gonna enter it in. First tourney, Jordan. Awesome. Well, if you need to watch my video just to understand some of the tournament stuff, go watch that video and you'll get a full explanation of tournaments. All right, I got about 5 more minutes in me, so let's speed this up here. Desert Dragon, it's cool. Not as excited about it. I don't know if it deserves to be number 7, but the trample is nice. The recharge on Zyvax, that one I'm less interested in. Maybe a little, well, I don't know. The Desert Dragon just having trample for the trample rule set would be nice. And then Void Dragon, meh. Void Dragon, I'm like, whatever, it's cool, but like, you know, whatevs. And then last legendaries would be Dr. Blight. I mean, just having the affliction at level 1 is what I'm excited about for Dr. Blight. I don't think he's like overpowered like everyone thought he's gonna be. Plus he's a neutral card. So I'll adjust this all later, but let's probably say like number 3, maybe 4. Legionnaire. He's gonna be a great tank to counter magic. But he is 9 mana, so that's where I'm like, you better be certain that they're gonna be using magic. Alright. I'll adjust the rankings later. I gotta get going here. I'm gonna go watch Wheel of Time with my wife. She's obsessed with Wheel of Time, and I've been liking it as well. So, yeah. I don't know. It's been fun. I'm going to do more rankings of the cards coming out. Do maybe a more full study of it and see what I'm liking, what you guys are liking. Of course, December 8th, we will, of course, get to hopefully play with some of them. Or rent them if we don't buy them. Increase CP now or wait for Chaos Legion. Some of the cards have dipped, so it might be a good opportunity to buy some like low gold foil cards that are now $3.90. That's a pretty good deal. Chaos Legion probably will have cheaper power, but not until all 15 million packs are sold out. Don't expect December to hit and the card power to be much cheaper, because we're only going to be opening a potential 1 million packs, and not even that, because some people are going to be holding on to the packs and not opening them. So I would not say December much card power will be added, probably more towards January or February. Maybe I'll make a video about it. But for now, I'm going to head out, watch Wheel of Time with my awesome wife, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the 250 sub celebration. Make sure you had put your questions in, because if you did not, you will not have a chance to win. You got to make great questions. Oh, Harry came in at the last moment. No, Harry, why do you got to do that to me? I almost want to stay on just for you, Harry. And so I want to hear your thoughts on these cards, but we'll talk tomorrow maybe. Anyways, yeah, gotta head out. I'll see you guys next time. Alam, much love, peace out, and hope you guys have a great day. Excited about Chaos Legion. We'll see what happens on December 8th. Until then, we'll have some other great tournaments. We're gonna have the 2,500 sub celebration, and I'll see you guys for that tomorrow, where we'll be giving out some cards. Let's go. Peace.